What's up, y'all? Today I want to talk about an album that gets way too little love. Wipe the Window, Check the Oil, Dollar Gas. Released in 1976, the album presents the Allman Brothers Band's third lineup, with Chuck Leavell on keyboards and Lamar Williams on bass, joining the surviving members, J-Mo, Dickie Betts, Butch Trucks, and Greg Allman. The album truly defines my conception of the phrase, "Long live the ABB." The record, documenting the height of the band's commercial success, is a reminder that the Allman Brothers Band didn't die when Duane Allman and Berry Oakley died. Their bandmates adapted the formula with new players and carried forward. And the music on this album kicks ass. Wipe the Windows was a Capricorn Records money grab. The Allman Brothers Band, their bell cow, massively underperformed 1 year earlier in 1975 with Win, Lose, or Draw. The band broke up in the wake of all kinds of issues related to their massive success. Money, celebrity, drugs, you name it. Wipe the Windows has a lot of meaning for me as an Allman Brothers Band fan and eventual historian. On November 13th, 1993, I saw the Allman Brothers Band live for the first time. I went expecting nostalgia. I left a lifelong fan, such that I bought Wipe the Windows, the album I'd previously dismissed as absolutely inferior, with nary a listen, the very next day. If they were this good in 1993, I remember thinking, they had to be great in the early 70s too. Now, the album has its flaws, particularly when you compare it to Fillmore East. It's poorly sequenced and even more poorly edited, and it honestly makes no sense to me that the label faded out the tracks between songs like Fillmore East. I also quibble a bit with the song selection. I think the record would have been much stronger with a version of High Falls or La Brea in A minor, rather than their somewhat languid version of In Memory of Elizabeth Reed. But acknowledging these flaws, I want to talk a little bit about the merits of this pretty important release in Allman Brothers Band history. First of all, Wipe the Windows is a compelling live document of a truly great band. And also, I love how the record highlights the musical partnership within the band, particularly lifelong friends, J-Mo and Lamar Williams. And if you listen, well, you can't really hear it, but within that is another band altogether, the band Leavell, that Lamar, Chuck Leavell, and J-Mo formed in the wake of the breakup of the Allman Brothers Band. I think the second thing that really jumps out to me is what a monster player Lamar Williams Jr. was. He stepped into really massive shoes. Berry Oakley, who invented, or was one of the inventors of the lead bass sound. But he's not playing like Berry at all. And he's absolutely tearing it up. Don't believe me? Cue up Ain't Wasting Time No More from this set, which was recorded 12/31/1972 at the Warehouse. Remember that Lamar had only been playing with the band for 3 weeks. Probably my favorite track on this album is Come and Go Blues, which is also one of my all-time favorite Greg Allman songs. Think about it. That track was recorded in front of 600,000 people at Watkins Glen. I'd probably listen to this album a whole lot more if it wasn't for the fade-outs between the tracks, which I find absolutely annoying and unnecessary in the age of live records and of CDs. But I cue it up often when I want to hear some good Chuck Lamar era jams. Long live the ABB.